Welcome to another video on web development. Today we'll be covering the fundamentals of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, the basic requirements needed to be a web developer. Obviously, if you are watching this video, you are here looking for the right knowledge and the right wisdom on what to know and the steps to take further in your journey for development. Um, That is good, and it's nice to be here. Today we will break down HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and I will help you understand some HTML and JavaScript to the very little details. When I was starting development, I watched a lot of videos and took a lot of classes, and some of the lessons I took were really not helpful. So I need to go through series of them to be able to come out, to be able to get the right one on top. But then finally, I think I did grasp the concepts from watching over several thousands of videos. And you trust me, you wouldn't want to put yourself in that stress. So here we are today. From the knowledge and experience I've gained over the years, I want to share with you the needed requirements and the principles you need for you to embark on your journey. So let's begin. What is HTML or what is web development? So that question is a very good question. Web development is basically like building a house. So web development is like you planning to do a website. It's like you planning to build a house. You have foundation, you have paints, you have the plan of the house and everything. So that is just what web development is like. You don't just stand up to the web. Web development is like the interface you interact with when you are on your browser. So obviously, like here, you come to like say Amazon.com, then you just go Google, and then you browse through Amazon. This is a website, and this is what we are talking about. They don't just stand up to do this, see that they carefully planned it on what to do, how to go about it, and how it should look like. So it took a lot of ideas and wisdom and knowledge and understanding to be able to come up with these skills and expertise. And don't worry, if you are looking at this, it will shock you. But then, my first time I saw things like this, I was like, I cannot do it. But then, if you get into it, you'll be excited about what you can do. So, this is a fully fledged website, but it was thought upon to be able to come up with this. It was thought upon, and a lot of the plans were put in place. I must say, because this you are seeing here, if you are on it, oh God, thank you. So let's get into it. So this wasn't just done. So today we are going to talk about what you are saying here. So when you come to a website, for instance, it contains these words. This is an icon image. This is a text. This is a search bar. This is where you can search a lot of things. So this is web development. And basically what you are seeing is called the front end. The front end is what you interact with when you go to your website. So like here am I on Amazon, I'm interacting with the front end of the website. So whatever action I am, whatever that you're seeing here is where front end. And front end development comes in different, like there are several languages that are used to write front end, to do our front end development. We have HTML, CSS, JavaScript, we have the framework, React, we have Angular, we have Vue, we use PHP to do front end development, and it is great. It is, as you go further into your journey, you realize that there is a lot of wisdom out there, and it is very interesting and intriguing. So today we'll talk about HTML and CSS, JavaScript, because these are the basic three things you will need as you begin. These are the basic fundamentals you need, because every HTML website would need every website will need an HTML, CSS, and a JavaScript. Well, no matter what language you're writing it, if you're writing in React, React is based on JavaScript, and you write JavaScript code there. HTML will be used, HTML. So let's get into it. So HTML is obviously like a foundation you use in your, obviously like this. HTML is like this foundation, what you're seeing here, and it's this one, pardon me. So obviously HTML is like this is HTML, so it helps you bring out the whole building up. So when you are writing HTML, let me open my code editor and then let me show you. So this is obviously like, say you create an HTML file, so index.html, then you come or you put a certain thing here, then you say a div, and you say let's do this h1, my name is Ephraim, then you save. It's already on save, so then you open in the browser. So I just want you to have an idea. So this is an HTML website. You see, what you are looking at is me trying to do a website now. So this is HTML. So it's obviously a plain. So when you want to go to Amazon and you go and you see Amazon website like this, you know it will be nice for you. So that is the idea. HTML is just like the plain website, and it helps you put it in place to be able to get the informations you need out there. Now with HTML here, you need CSS. So CSS is like uh, the style. It's like you styling your website. CSS is like the prints you use, the lights, the decorations you give to your house. So let's try this. CSS is like simple. Here, then you can only say, oh, margin. Let's say you give this a margin of 0, a padding of 0, a box size in and of other box. Then you come, you give, okay, let's do this background color. You come and you do 33. And then you link this to this place. This style, the status. Then you go to your website again. You realize that it has changed. So this is CSS. So CSS is used to manipulate the website. It has changed. Now let's try something. Let's try something. And so that you understand. So this is CSS. So we come and then we use H1, because you realize when I did H1, then I said test align center. Then I say color white. So you see, it has put the text in the center, then change the color. So this is CSS. So this is basically HTML gives you a raw, like something raw, a raw house built with bricks and cement and just the raw. Now, when you apply CSS, it's like paint. You use cement to plaster the house, plastering, you do plastering, and then you paint the house. Now, let's talk about JavaScript. So that is web development. Now, JavaScript is like, say you have um, a button here. Let's say, okay, after this day we have a button, and you say click me. So that is what the button says. So here add a JavaScript and click. So when you click here, it should console. Okay, I'll button click. Okay, so let's try this out and let's see. Let's try this out. Okay, our button is not looking good because of the way the website is. Let's change the style of the button. So you can this it has a syntax actually, but then since we are doing short tutorial, I just wanted to have but don't mind me. Later on, I'll explain all of these things to you. So this is where we have gotten to, and this is what we have here. So to add a function, so when we click, you see that JavaScript tells you that button clicked. Then you click OK, and then it goes. If I click again, it will bring it button clicked. So this is JavaScript. So JavaScript causes you to be able to interact with the page. So just like when you come to your Amazon website, you are able to click on an image and it takes you to, so this is JavaScript. This is JavaScript in action. So see, whenever you hear about HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, see them as a foundation. You building a house. The HTML is like the foundation until you raise the house up. CSS is like you styling your house with paints and lights. Then JavaScript is like the key you use to open your door, the bed sheets you use to lay your bed, the curtains, and all of those things. Like these things that causes you to take action. So for today, basically, this is what we're going to look at. Tomorrow, I will explain furthermore about um, I'll explain a lot about the front end development.